Hi everybody, this is Gijs again and I hope you are doing well. This is the 5th edition of the Campfire Sessions that is totally dedicated to the Scandinavian Outdoor Award. Now, for those of you who just tuned into my channel for the very first time, I would like to say welcome. My name is Gijs, I am a Dutch outdoor gear and bike reviewer and I do my work totally independent. So if you like what I do after seeing this video, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, like I mentioned before, this one is totally dedicated to the Scandinavian Outdoor Award. If you don't know what the Scandinavian Outdoor Award is, I made a special video on this one, so I will put the link in the description below and also up here. And I also did an article on all my fellow jury members on my website. So if you want to know a little bit more about them, just visit my website, also in the description below this link. Now, the product that I am sort of reviewing here in a first look session basically, it is the Uswe Pow 25 and it is a ski, snowboard, alpine kind of backpack. Now, like I mentioned before, I live in the very flat Netherlands. I'm not allowed to travel, so I had to do with basically my flat country and a very small hill that was quite close to where I live. It's 8 meters high, and I did a lot of testing with this backpack just when there was no snow at all. I'm very lucky that we had snow now for a couple of days, so I've been doing some testing on the backpack as well. In freezing conditions, it was minus 13 last night and it was minus 13 the day before I did some winter camping. So it's been really properly tested. Now, the Uswe Pow 25, of course 25, it is a 25-liter backpack and it weighs 1495 grams in total, but that is excluding basically the back protector that is in this one, and I weighted that one at 279 grams. Now, let me open the backpack for you so you can I can show you basically what the back protector is all about. It is in here, and let me take my gloves out and let me take these gloves out as well, because that is going to be a little bit more easy. The back protector, it is situated of course in the back. When I take the hydration bladder away, you can see it's got a dedicated pocket, and this is the one. I even wrote the exact weight on it. This is a CE level 1 back protector, so that you know this. What I did find is that it's quite hard when it's not in use, the backpack. When it's of course on your back, it is a little bit more flexible, but not too, since it is a back protector. Put it in there. Now, and like I also said, there is the hydration bladder, and this one also got a dedicated strap. Now, the main pocket is quite big enough to put a lot of extra stuff in there. Jackets, where are my ski gloves, I put them in there. There is a little extra pocket here as well. Now let me zip this one up again and put that pocket over there. Now I have been testing Uswe backpacks before on the Scandinavian Outdoor Award. And Uswe does one thing which is pretty special and pretty awesome as well. And it has got to do with the carrying system, and I will turn it around. And what you will see now is that there is this big buckle on the front. It's a clip buckle, which works very, very easy. And of course, you've got the shoulder straps. And the shoulder straps, they are basically elastic and they go into the hip belt. So when you tie down the hip belt, what you basically do with this one, you tie it all in one go. And what I like about the fact that this is like a big X is that because it's elastic, it is a really snug fit and it sits really well onto my back. And that's also why they call this the bounce free NDM 2.0 Snug Me harness. And that's a lot of words, but I really like this, and I've been using this sort of harness which I do similar in trail running vests and backpacks, and it really fits perfectly. It's really, really snug. Now, if we look at this part of the backpack, what you will see is that there is a pocket and it is made out of, or it's filled with Thermo Gel, and it's an isolation pocket. Now, what is absolutely quite nice is that if I open this, there is a draw cord, which is usable with cold hands but also with gloves. And here is of course the nozzle where you drink your water from. And because it is Thermo Cell, the hose itself does not freeze. But they did forget one thing, because the hose, it runs all the way up here and it goes basically here into the back of the hydration bladder. But here there is a little piece that is not covered, not isolated. So when you're having a cold day out there and there's coming a lot of wind onto this part might freeze. It did not happen to me, but it would be better if this part was totally isolated. Some other backpacks do have this, so that's a little bit of a drawback. Now, also on this side there is a nice pocket for some snacks, if you like it, which are also very needed when you're on the go, of course. And what I do like is that all those pulling tabs, they are really, really big and very usable with gloves. Now, also on the waist belt, you've got pockets, and also here you see that there is enough space for a power bar. Yes, I tried my smartphone in this one. Don't do it. It fits, but you know, because it's curved, you put a lot of tension onto basically a fragile smartphone and you might break your smartphone. So never put it onto the hip belt itself. Now let's continue with the other side. You see, this is the place where I have my helmet, and it's got these hooks, so it's very easy to remove this. Oh, and there goes my helmet. Let's lay that one aside and take my helmet again. Now, what you will see is that on the back, we've got these straps with a hook. This one also with a hook. This is the place for a snowboard, and a snowboard fits when you're having a helmet on it as well. And on the sides, and now I see I didn't tidy this one up really nicely. On both sides, you've got these loops where you can put your skis through. Now, what I did not find is dedicated loops for my trekking poles or ski poles, but I tried them and fit them somewhere because I've been using this backpack with my snowshoes. They fit under here and they fit also under these. When you put the poles between these straps, it works absolutely fine. Now, let me move to the interior from this side. What you will see is that, where is the zipper? Is that it's got a huge flap. There is a nice little pocket here. It's a waterproof zip, which is quite nice. And then you've got, this is a special pocket for a probe, and this is a special pocket for a shovel. I don't know which shovel fits in here because most shovels, they're quite big. So it's probably the idea that you put the shovel in here. Now, and here we've got two mesh pockets as well. What you should be aware of when you use this backpack, that the zippers, depending on where you put your snowshoes or your skis or your snowboard, and let me put some wood on the fire, because otherwise the campfire sessions will die in a very early stage. What you should be a little bit aware of is that when you use the zippers and you put your stuff on here, that you can reach the zippers, because if you've got skis here and the zippers are placed underneath here, it's very hard to reach the pocket. Now then, I already showed you the main pocket. One thing that I do like is this, and a lot of ski alpine backpacks have this. There is a dedicated pocket also for a goggle. Of course, it's very, very soft in the inside so that you don't scratch your goggle itself, but of course I always would advise you to put the protector of the goggle that comes with the goggle in it, put the goggle in the protecting case of your goggle, because of course the zippers, they might still damage your very expensive glasses. Now, load lifters, they should be on every backpack, and they do this as well. So in this respect, I do think that the backpack is really very well executed. But I've had colleagues, of course, who've been doing some testing in up north in Sweden and some in the southern part of Germany, and because of a few little snacks, one of them is that it's quite a heavy pack by itself. Like I said, if you take the 1500 grams and you take almost 300 grams, it weighs about 1800 grams, which is quite heavy for a pack like this. I have a Samsonite that's way bigger and weighs even lighter. And the thing is that we still think that the piece of hose here, well, it should not be there. Now, this is what I wanted to tell you on the Uswe Pow 25. Now, one thing that is maybe important, it is the price. It is 290 euros. And the good thing is, yes, it is in the Scandinavian Outdoor Award for 21-22, but it is already available since the beginning of January. So if you want this one, go and shop online. Now, this is what I want to tell about the backpack. I hope you like this video, and if you did, please give it a like and leave a comment below in the comment section. And also, if you've got any remarks, suggestions or questions, use the comment section, because that's what it's for, and I'm more than happy to answer everything that you can throw at me. Now, if you're not totally convinced after seeing this first look video, then please have a look at my playlist of my outdoor gear favorites in the description below, the link, and also up here, and see what else I normally do instead of these first look videos, just very long detailed videos on outdoor gear and bikes. And if you like it, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the alarm bell so you know when I uploaded a new video. Now, if you keep watching, then enjoy my videos, and if you're done for today, then enjoy the outdoors. Stay safe. Ciao, ciao. Bam. More coffee. I don't know if you know this one. It's a hydro flask. Should know this. This is a hydro flask coffee mug. It's isolated. I've been using this now for about a week in the snow. And yesterday I did some shooting on this micro light alpine jacket. And I left this one standing in the snow. And I forgot about it. And about 2 hours later, my coffee was still hot. So, yes, I like this one. Bye-bye.